We are the biggest, we are the largest African spiritual platform. I'm always had Dasha. You can call me Empress Makida or Labraskada Sun Goddess. I welcome you, my subscribers and my following, to another great episode. Today we are going to discuss spiritual awakening. And yeah, what then and no be physical awakening, I believe. But with the spiritual awakening, I'm saying we're waking. I don't know how it's going to be, but I know it's going to be a great episode. We are platform of opportunities. Ubetana is free of charge. Makatro yembo obia ye advertising obia ewaha. Ye this basic knowledge ye sunya de aha ye educational platform nti ye sua de ne ye bisa questions ne ye rewremu ne ye hu so ukọ ba bia na wuti kote a emfa wo pressure na meto me so afa ma bre wo platform wi so na ofo se wo de wunnim chen obi a member exercise gullibility bia wa ha no me show bia ostrich wa ha platform ne ye open wo tena so free na wa ba be ka wunnim de ye kra ye interested in what you know. I will respect everybody, whether big, small, be respect it. Until you encourage 500, until now you for numbers bolly for you so. It's our platform now they ye advert oje 500 now our natural question amount no way bisa is different from this our platform. We are educational platform and we want every information from our guests. They know the platform, they love the platform and they are ready to contribute. Enti she wo tokuromu na obi small free the platform so now we be kan na ye say ya onu nipa no na ne level ye powerful and the predicament on use the power no fan solve it. 6 years old this platform, you know what we talk about here. If it's not good for you, we understand. You can move on. Welcome to another great episode. Let's welcome our guests for today. Papa Yamakwa Bakesiepa, welcome to Revelations.
Yeah.
We appreciate your time and your coming.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming. Today is your first time.
Yes.
So you would have to greet our followers and our subscribers, pay homage to them and introduce yourself to them and greet your own loved ones and your following as well before we start the conversation.
Okay, me chechi avefo nyina mo hwe Jerome TV and Revelation. A friend says smart Amoah Mensah and I have recently spiritually awakened. Na me dey need Emma obi biala o follow sa show. I think I've been following this show since I was going to spiritual awakening. And I don't know why I pop in me for you page. I started following the show and I became very much intrigued of how I always put two questions as to how I guess to know a first in some way edition and I just want to say a very good morning to my kids, Camero, Athena, and then Izzy. I think they are the only persons that I can greet right now.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not married, please.
Okay, so who traffic change? Anyway, I appreciate your coming. Thank you so much for coming. This is our guest for today, and the topic is spiritual awakening. Into on personal experience, no beka, and as a book we been away reading, we will want to know about him. Into say ya wuti we yemfra we say osofo comfort bosomfo, and now we are ordinary person who has knowledge or who has gone through some encounters that wants to share with the public.
Oh, right now, I know myself to be the Savior, the true, the one.
The what?
The Messiah.
No, the
Messiah.
You are the Messiah.
Of course.
Like which of the Messiahs?
Oh, the one that is coming to spread truth to humanity. The one that is to give light. I'm a conduit of light, and I'm so divine to even tell a lie because I will be out of alignment.
So you are Messiah.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
I will not say Jesus. Jesus Christ doesn't exist. Jesus in Spanish means Jesus, and that is one of the greatest deception about some that we are saying.
So
it's
Messiah no. Messiah no, which one? Which
Messiah. One? Okay. I'm a star seed.
A star seed?
Yeah, from Pleiades.
Pleiades?
Yes.
Wolfie Pleiades?
Yes, I'm the brightest among the Pleiadian star seeds.
Okay.
I'm Axion.
Oh, okay. You are Axion?
Yeah, and then if you are familiar with the Greek mythology, you remember Sembra and Orion, the 7 sisters. That is the name given to the Pleiadians.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, teach you what time with Maame Grace. You come over to me, Akoshe. You go ahead.
Okay, Wabra Zoo said turning them into this constellation, the stars cluster. And another name for the Pleiadian is Mensah 45.
Into one hour Bible nimuno.
Oh, you can choose to.
We can choose to say 1 hour my vital.
I don't believe in the Bible.
But these things, okay, so you are the Pleiades in the Testament of Solomon. They are in it.
Of course, the secret temple of Solomon.
Okay, all right, sure. Then we are going to have a great conversation.
Yeah.
A great one. How do you know you are that person? Is that what you said?
Oh yeah. You see, Yaira. Oh yes. Yes, and we are waking up. There is a massive spiritual awakening going on right now.
Okay.
And people are wakening up.
Okay.
And the revolution has started already.
Okay.
Okay, so main kind of say it started when I was a kid. I found out, say, I normally dream, and I always have vivid and lucid dreams. So anytime we are Meson Diano, I see that the world has come to an end. Meson Diana, say, and I will be wondering about. And 1990, Makushia, young girl, if I was about 5-6 years old, I was having these dreams. Now Makushia, a young girl, then we repopulate the world again.
Only young girl, no? How do you repopulate the world?
I'm coming. I had these dreams consistently. Now, I didn't have anybody to share with because I came from a family. That is not a family. They have time for you to get time and then ask you, how are you doing? And then say, no.
But that is soon put a sign here.
I did not have time. So I feel Diana best sign. So Diana meaning for Jari in Sumo, and then all of a sudden will be no. And there is this a boy be my friend or you, I don't know, now not to say cattle. And I'm soon I'll chimney, not the machine, soon I said, then I'll shout. And then the man started. So I was having this nightmare. So when I was young, I had this imaginary friends, because I was clairaudience, I talked to them all the time. So if you are a parent and you are watching, so Bakasa, he has a gift. He is normally speaking to his higher self. So when I grew up, I became very timid, introvert. Coming home and calling pemu bebresa. And you know, there is so much negativity and a woman because people. I really realized that people had projected a lot insecurity, negativity, and me ye juma krana. That's a way be juma. I felt like say juma na me. Even if I'm doing best, the very best, to my utmost, I'll think somebody made. And we all know that your thought creates your own reality, and I know how to be. Yeah, you made it. And people hate me for no reason, and people like me for no reason. It's like my energy draws people closer to me. And I found out that whilst I was growing up, I get closer to people that are broken. And drunkard, and they are abusing drugs. So I found myself, the only way that I can quiet my mind was through addiction. I decided abusing alcohol, but that one not in public. Medici, then in my room. In fact, I'm a wearing temper, 22 years or so. There is this narcissist woman that found me and then, or say, oh, school be or baby, so I decided to, because once we were growing, the catch race and no one said, Benina, Wawari. So I said, why not? If you have a school, then why don't I collaborate with you so that this is a huge enterprise? I'm hardworking. So my mother said she wouldn't agree. But that time I'm not faithful that. So I didn't want that kind of. I persuaded her. And Maame Grace, I took loans in near Maame to raise this school, go through JHS 3. We finally got married. We had 3 children, all girls. One day, that time I started radio, our best FM, Bogoso. So, Nyoma Shah say a call from Kakra, enrollment in a call from Kakra, and one day me free adwuma buy. I saw the inside come busu for say on worry me. As young as I was, in fact, it wasn't lightly because I have not experienced that before. So I had to go back to they took everything from me. The school, my plot that I was building, they took everything from me because she had already started the school up to class 4. So, in fact, it had a significant turmoil on me. You know, but there is this voice that always talked to me. Come on, this is not the end of life. We can still do it. Then I'll pick myself up. And the only thing that I could do was to exercise any time, to build myself, to work on myself, to exercise a lot. So when I was still doing radio, not knowing that my thought was creating, my thought affect people. And make cause I divorced in the there was this woman called Mama Eva. I don't know whether she is watching. God blesses this woman very much. She accepted me. I make compare advert on her. And she welcomed me. Now, she was around 46, 47 years old. So, that time not convicted, so it's in lamb water and idea, mommy. So I always say, Mama Eva, God bless you. Mama Eva, God bless you. So, not knowing, say, what she was doing for me, you know, she got pregnant. So I realized that me calling chamber man no. Now she had come to Accra here. And something told me, my inner voice told me, said, no, this woman is pregnant. And to me, I tried to chat her. And then I said, Mama Eva, who watch now? What is saying? No, say, oh, what the home fan? Oh, I can't say, no, Mama Eva, you are pregnant. I said it to her. You are pregnant. And so I said, yes, you are pregnant. I know you are pregnant. You see, when I was doing radio, you may be man kind of says, your home in Bogos, no, she can't share there, but you'll be famous. People get to know you very well. But Amoah was using politics at the radio near politics, so she can't back, they share it. And wow, we are hard working now here, Juman, you have nothing. And my thought, based on what they were doing to me, my thought was creating, in fact, a poor to me. Now I wouldn't know that I was the one causing all this. Oh. Maame Grace, I am very powerful.
You are very powerful.
Why
now catch it on so you're powerful?
I know who I am.
Okay. Now answer your idea.
Oh. If you have an eye, I will not sit here and say any negativity on my life because I know who I am.
Okay.
And trust me, I am. And me existing here and me cry, me bahana cry, people tried. Some of my member. Oh yeah.
Platform you so.
I had revelation I will be here.
You had revelation already that you will be here.
Oh.
And the people were resisting. No more in platform now.
People were doing dark magic, trying to attack my crown chakra, my throat chakra. In fact, they even poisoned me a lot.
Because of revelations?
No, they had wanted to swap destiny. They realized that I have an abundant destiny spirit, so they had wanted to swap it. They worship Satan.
They worship Satan?
Yeah, they are
in Ghana here.
I'm telling you, in Niaman Kofoya or Takwa, I had wanted not to mention people's name, but what they are receiving karma now. So, through radio, I decided to quit radio because an incident happened. Then I said, Mijai radio. And to Mijai radio, no, now, one Mr. Mwakun, Oya Lovia, or farm, said, me the gold, man. And he almost black, and I'm sure gold. In fact, he was paying me very well. And not knowing, say, or more money in a year, the old workers, they have something going on with Nipa no Ultra Black, and so many money at the end of the day, they had to do something to me. So the first thing they did was to Amoah estimate my in so be a fan and chance. Saying so in family. So the funny thing is that they had no idea how powerful and my mission is. My mission on earth is very powerful that nobody can take my soul or my spirit. Metin suno eja say na me hu say nsuo na yi fish tilapia kesi bi dia to ba nsuo ni bank sa and I'm a fire. I say, hey, you see, I check my fish. So I had to cook it. Not knowing say it is a way. Say me this and I'm not. It will have an effect on me. So yeah, the good na command you na. Yeah, ba. Inti papa na nkasa ni nua a o ka ho hwe adwuma no so no ka ho no mo yes ade no. Yes. Inti yeah, ekwan na yemienu me see emfa so we emfa ha no say me dey say ma adwen mu fine. Edru ho na onu twa nsuo no wie no. I was with this phone. This is when I was avoiding my calling. And me fa edua mienu na dan nsuo no so say. Nti me fa aduane so na pa me na me ko hye nsuo no e na Mensah we. E na ma ha. Me yes me sorry na me san so ko hye nsuo no mu biem. So I had to force and then come out. This guy was standing there and laughing at me.
Tell be up, I can't be house with me.
And me feel so no J phone. So mommy for phone here me na unye sika nto phone bi na me say oh fine. You see, they couldn't harness my spiritual energy for their entity. So what they had to do is contract a narcissist. In my whole life, they always find me. This lady came around my house, fair calorie for about Jesus, and not knowing that they have some demonic contract with the devil, Asmodeus, caught. So they know who you are before they approach you. It's not like they just random people who are more about it. They know who you are spiritually. So when they come, they try to harness your spiritual energy and use it as fuel. The more the more musica, air costume. And energy always speaks. And you know that the universe is all about vibrations, frequency, and energy. So energy always speaks. Until again, Obama in China, I felt like me also. I felt like my energy is being depleted. I said, my. So there was this one man called Mr. Clement, Assemblies of God, and it is because of him why they killed that man. So that explains to you how important my mission is. What exactly is your mission? My mission is to tell the truth. That religion is the reason why. Religion didn't papa baby. And Satan is the most deceptive of all. And one of the most is Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Forgive my manners. Okay. I hope say won't better na will be fame. Also, we play this. You are powerful. You are Messiah. Now you are also saying Satan. Satan, who is Satan? Who is? I had wanted you to be asking me questions when I started with this because I know you are very much enlightened. And since I have to go with the flow, I have to go with the flow. I go with the flow because me, I want to hear. Okay, so you see, Embra, in your mama, I had wanted to travel. And let me share this man, Mr. Clement, Assemblies of God, or you see Habain. Until you share me, I say, hey, you. I made door, Papa. And ever since I was a kid, people see me and then a big crowd whom you know who. And met to me near him. Why are these people doing this? I made door, Papa. One can be BIB and fancy me. So this man said, you don't know how powerful you are. And I said, I had no idea. You know, of friend, I said, mentor idea. And you may I don't want to mention it on air. And I met a man and I was saying during the 7 days. So, I was using this phone, and all of a sudden, my For You page saying I'm a TikToker. And near my funny videos here, but no, everything changed. Near a bar, so a man empowerment, encouragement. You see, you are DBRI to throw you out of alignment. So, I realized that, one and echo fast again by the narcissist I'm talking about. Until get by my brother, I feel music, my home didn't sort it. And I want to put this thing out there to the guys watching this show. I believe that there are people still good watching this show. Yeah, wish your bar. Now only they will say or pay sex pie. Be very careful. Hey. Oh yeah, I'm serious. You see, this sacred, the center of creation, you understand? Yeah? the more the more they are harnessing your energy. Until I was becoming weaker and weaker. So all of a sudden, me who said rashes be a begugumechi, starting from my back here and my buttocks. And I have not experienced that before. Until me catch and say, and you may be a begumechi, me who be that. Me, I have never experienced this before. And I occasionally say, me and I pray, me radio for the so me a dim man kasa. So I feel me nanti anama kumeti. I tell you, me nama I say ye me cra. Every me body mu. You know, and it drew an I astral project a lot, and I can't sleep. I will be sweating a lot. And anytime I made me phone basic charge, me you know glass with them, me you know lines I better the phone echi. What is happening? Inti phone crowd there many ambasso entem, sir. Inti some so phone now. What started coming was the zodiac. Before you page now Instagram and then TikTok. Zodiac signs in an eba. Zodiac signs in an eba. Zodiac signs that are compatible, zodiac signs that are this, and I started saying, I'm saying, me will be a research bar. I learn a lot. So anything that I do not understand, I try as much as possible to search.
So what did you for
me try pass a million fifimu. No me re because it do baby me share with cry it's like I've changed. I was asking deep, maybe someone said, me cry me baby, I say be Danny. Because I had been through a lot. Maybe I say be Danny. I was asking these deep questions and you know, me namana me tete. So do baby no me nama I say ne my bodam, me bodam. When I started praying, you say, Nyanko po me pacho, I'm a money champion, so I tend to survival mode. I was doing everything to survive. So, and then all of a sudden, my For You page changed again. And people were telling me, you are feeling this, you are going through this, you are going through a spiritual awakening. You are going to, they were telling me this. So I was like, wow, okay. Then I had to pay much attention to what I was going through. And there was this rashes and all over my body. So I realized that everything that does not serve you will have to purge out of your body. Into the rashes, ABC see me a purge rough from me and still the lady was with me. So what happened was that she realized that I was awakening. In fact, she's a demon, she's a narcissist, she's a psychopath. You know, what they do is that they know who you are spiritually and they contract them to come. So when you are finally awakened, I'll be showing you signs right now. So I was abusing drugs because that was the only thing that made me feel in my mind because and I knew smoking is bad for the health, so I wouldn't smoke. But me koto weed no raw. Na me de gumi sem na mawe. And all you say it is very much powerful. Not knowing say subconsciously I knew what I was doing. I was actually tearing all this ego that is disturbing me. I was tearing them apart. But on the conscious mind, then I didn't know what I was doing. I thought I was trying very hard to calm my mind. So of course, I told the chimney I did not bro me so. Until me dawa, me jam home sa, my home me kosro sa, and then eba from sa na aba from. So not knowing say I was destroying everything. Eba na sa no I was experiencing synchronicities, and my intuition becomes so hating to the sense say I'm an empath. I read people's energy, and I can read your energy right now. Me who be so about me reading the energy, but I thought to say sa na ni pebi ana dream. When I was growing up. So, not knowing it was a gift. I had this gift all this while. That is why a whole community, it was a whole community, no matter not one person. They don't want me to wake up.
Yeah, community, man.
Yeah. Where I'm from, Bogos. So, they didn't want me to wake up. One day, me were there and I no. My mother told me say me kona PTA meeting. Into me and I asked 2 questions. The first question was, me sane eko school na edu enyimra your church roading while be people on weekends. Now you go out. And in the area on there was this guest house hotels be a honma. And Kwalano omobo pool party in Europe and Kwalano a bao be brilliant. And I was asked at the end of my yafa. And then the second question was to see and I said in Kwalano value on teachers no SN for because there was a time I mean who said about Fred being in a madam now. Okay, than a madam bag. And on my men so new media. She was majestically walking with the mother. No, we didn't come straight. My men so new man and I thought said that was bad. In Ganka madam no cry and catch up with friend on koji. The mammy man. This madam near about funny didn't come. So I asked these two questions and I was following a teacher phone. They couldn't. They started arguing about 30 minutes. No one to me answer our question. So when I came back to the house, I was like, wow. No, I want to raise my vibration. And I'm a koto reading Ibium. And I'm not afraid to say
DMT. You are watching the biggest.
And I made the gummies. You see, Obi or star seed. So I can't say I be drag. Obi to me I be confidence I never say in life. So mine, bidi I didn't gummy someone maybe. I was lying in my couch like this, and I started crying. And I was telling God that it is too much. So what I had wanted to do was, I didn't buy my teams. I have to open my third eye. I have not done that before. I don't know how it was done, but I was able to do it easily. I focused on my third eye, and I raised the energy on both. I raised the energy like that, and you know that was the first time I felt my higher self. Hey, Maame Grace, it's like I know everything. When I got up, I could see this eye of Horus. Make a time enia. And the menu say, "Me show you musi a kakraka." And then we FM. So I was like, wow. So my instinct became so hating in such a way. Say, it was Monday, and with this phone, me so biana they give me guideline. Me who's a spiritual awakening, as no biana any your soul mission on earth. Maybe it was an initiation. You see, and they told me that I have a soul tree. Meaning it will be a soul. We share the same soul. So I should. Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, don't worry. You go ahead.
So I should go and ground myself. So I had to go. Now me do a crop, but you do back one. Me oh yeah, them the cocoa. And my father has a cocoa farm, so. My father can say, "Men come boy na on tini cocoa." Ah, cocoa dua ba ko si kwan no. Me duru wa na cocoa na timi sa ho. Pa. We the can timi first one. Enti me kwati cocoa no yen second time me san ko bim na san so timi bim. Am say enti me yese me twa. Me yese me twa na the bomb in search say. So I realized that no, this is the soul tree they are talking about. So me ti cocoa na me shem paboa na paboa na trinsi me yim paboa no edigu ho. Then me boom kotodwe and I started praying. I grounded myself in there. And when I was done, I felt so light. And I felt so renewed. And my energy level was so I had never felt anything like that before. That day, na sa narcissist na me kan. I want mama yi me dey wo dwuma mu ema okọ wabata kwa. Nti I was just heavy, thinking negativity, all this while feeling depression and stuff. And whilst I was going through that, my instinct was so hitting. So I me kwa see her baby omo bobo. And I'm here say me kwa na makohebi. Me gina ho ni my essay. I was thinking. There was these two guys omo gina afar. They were very far. Omo gina chikra. And they were talking. Then they will be back and say, "Be assembly on back and be I could hear it." And what they were talking about, be na yensa, say be na yensa, and I could hear everything. So I said, "Wow." Me saw my phone. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. I said, Then use your third eye. Remember who you are. Then I had to go and buy this stuff again.
DMT.
Yeah. And this one, me taught 10 CDs.
Obo?
No, beside chair.
All die be die.
Beside chair, me be a so count. I say me in there. The BCBC. Maybe I have 2 dogs. Me taught back home, and And I did back one, I want me one, I know dear. That is fate. No matter what I was going through, fate, GDA pa. Oh boy. So I named the dog Fate. And my dog also has a mark. I want any back once. So I named the dog Fate. And that dog, and I also bought another dog for that lady that came in, or to didn't stand for Mujina Pintin. So I was reading meanings to all these. And that night, maybe we are there, no, in the 5 minutes, in a dwelling, yes, it's shaking me. So my mind is pa. Use your third eye, and what I saw, Maame Grace, what I saw, me di many ehuye. Ha! Enti nimpa way na me ye, this entity way na me ye, and na mwachichire me sa, and I started crying in my room. My junior sister, what I realized that upon my awakening, the universe aligned. My sisters, they were all nurses, they are 3. And they say, friend saying Sagittarius, me no they can buy. That time the moon was in Sagittarius, no they can buy. So she was around. You know, boy kakan kakra me do food be no boy kakan kakra because Mejuma say. And she was in the room. And I came out. I was like, maybe it's me so full, maybe it's me so full. I was crying, and she was confused. There is this huge entity here. She in dry white, take chani too soon in Nasi in Asia. Na stars and nam no hosa. And then what I also saw was that death is an illusion. It is this body and our ego self that is afraid of death. The energy does not, we don't die. We do not die. So in our sense, we catch them and say, I had to go through all that addiction, that abuse. Miss Omo abusing me a lot. That stuff, domestic violence, so that I would be able to talk about that, all this stuff. And many said, but I raised my head and I saw these stars. I had wanted to fly. They say me to cry na meko.
You are watching the biggest and the largest, and you didn't fly. So after that, when the entity, we want to know.
Yeah, so I had wanted to fly. That time now, my father, he owns a store until many a time in only fear. No money be fear. So I was crying and I said, "Brand so me move, and yes, I will go." No, you know, did my attempt say, "Oh sorry, I won't quite sorry." Oh sorry, I won't quite sorry. And then so I was talking. Like that, hey, in the Miami say, to me, part of Miami say, so I had really wanted to kill myself. Until yes, he dying, I'm yes, I'm dimity.
What do you call bodine?
I call bodine.
And I don't know anymore.
So, as I was running, I jumped over the wall. To me, jumping, and I'm a demon. Some union is you. There was a sign here, and that sign indicates Amoah. And if you get closer, you see. And there is this star here. This is the marker that I had. This is the only mark that I had. There's this Amoah. So I realized that there is this bird, hawk. Always when I pray, I will see it flying. And that hawk is right here. That means someone say 18, I 18, that means I say. So that was one of my spirit guides. And another spirit guide was cat. My cat be a woman feel. This lady, ya tongue pa my cat in the corner was because they see. And again, they see me cook carton. And I make cook carton. Me didn't share. Me did a carton person or by force. So I didn't understand how I was going to spirit that time I was going through the spiritual awakening. So me cook carton. Me cook carton my phone na my phone na. So this girl knew exactly what she was doing. Until I had to go to the hospital. Almost me call hospital. I could dress a wound. No. I thought I was injured, but it was worth it because right now I knew who I was. And before you can do that, you of all people should know that you have to balance karma. Because if you are not able to balance karma, and karma is one of the universal laws, are very powerful, and people are taking it for granted. Maybe they do not know cause and effect. Whatever that you push through the universe, whether negative or positive, comes back to you. So I had to learn all these hermetic principles. I had to learn all of them. And I realized that I have done paying my karmic debt. And I have gotten favor from God. So
which God? Wow, yeah, Messiah. Messiah favor from God. Which God?
The source frequency. The source that created the entire universe. And God is not an entity that is sitting somewhere. God is a frequency. The universe is all about energy, vibrations, and frequency. So when you are able to raise your vibration, everything is about vibration. And money is an illusion. So, if you hospital, then this lady, that time, no about just narcissist. I knew who she was, into a frame. And there are people that contracted this lady to do that. Even my family members, some of them were part. And she came back again. I have a gym in my house. There are boys in the training. And you have no idea. So I knew what she was coming to do. She started a fight. I knew so they do good. I did not eat. So that night, the following morning, or Pie a Quinabisi was them or Pie as you say, and name pa. A wide dread. And you know, she had to go back to Takwa. And offer me say, when you do mama. And I am going to expose all these people. There are people over there that has joined court and they are harnessing people and sacrificing people. They are killing people.
Spiritually and not physically.
Both physically and spiritually. Maame Grace, where?
Disclaimer.
Where? And they know.
They know.
They tried to stop me from coming here. They've been doing death magic spells, psychic attack. They tried to even destroy my vision. They attacked my crown chakra. They attacked my throat chakra. Proud to say, about a week ago, they performed. That is the Libra full moon. They performed death magic on me, trying to attack my throat chakra. I saw everything. So what happened was that, not knowing, so Amoah contracting for, and the day Mekon insu toy I realized that the universe was trying to warn me.
Now we share company now when you're okay.
But family, they have projected on my family members. God, if you, God, I knew what I saw. And I finally knew my purpose as to what my soul mission is. What made the judgment? I don't have to, because I don't have to chase money. No, we don't chase money. We don't chase money. We attract, Maame Grace.
Okay. Okay.
We're chasing money. It means that money is running away. You attract. So I had to go. Into midru hono. I just around 9. Menam kwano so I make company no mo honana. Spirit be bomb me musa. Enti I realize I a spirit. Midru hono na me hu say guy tintin bi gina. Or see a friend stone. Obi na num so kasa na mu so a wizard or yanyen. They have sent. Oh, I know. Which is they have sent. Obi na num so kasa na mu say guy or yanyen. So I'll try so obey me energetic space my aura. So me didn't come on na me no eche me church nyuma bi ani so obey me or try so obey me. And adwuma na me kwa they are 5. Almost the second she will be answer me they are my second. So that very night now I had a revelation that no, these people are trying to do me something. So that very night man near Jumano, I went to a friend's house and I make her die. So the morning no na me call her. I decided to do the work. Enti Jumano guy no yeso bebe me. So stone yeso bebe me. I know this saint. Because my brother wife no yanyan. That issue ni AC and me born from me ben I met a sent now. You see, I am a generation curse breaker. I have broken that generation. That generation curse no now that bush I have broken it. And I know what I'm saying and I know where I'm coming from. So I'm not afraid to say it. And nobody No. Maame Grace make to me co spiritual na about physical. Na Mensah max we nyina ntokwa spiritual attack takwa na about you say mu nyina moja. This guy approached me create to cook create to say. And I made church and maybe the universe, how the universe was, how the universe works and stuff like that. Or to one ordinance, and then now for Mira, me came in TB the hey, Mira, came in TB, not knows or yet death spell or form, I had no idea. Ordinance and Timothy, I say, wow. And see, oh, we are not calling post. Meti creating this so near pajama around 2, as in my days, near pajama through a form. Na me we are burning katie. Brim. To be sorry and I started Mrs. Burning katie. So I realized mo Jeffrey about the same name Mensah. I'm saying, this is spiritual attack. So near man, the second day me di hu and say you see when this stuff is happening, Ubehu said when there is a new beginning, Ubehu crows. Adene any hawk. Nti ombe good you so sa. And I always research on this stuff. So I realized that no, this is spiritual warfare going on. And these people having the cutlasses, what they were doing is that me cutlass nibi. I was given a torchlight. And I said, me say me jima home. Car bisi I say me kwadaji my home. Then they all rush me with the cutlass. Until omo rush me say me then they turn back. The me omo nyina kutwa hia na omo ye omo kasa omo ye I'm say so my mind I'll be calculating, and when I get revelation, I always get chills. There's this thing we call spiritual chills. I get chills. It means it is correct. These guys are trying to kill me. And anytime I make a girl who be me catch and say, this is what I've been facing. Me can be I know I done any. And that girl, ne brother, Maame, I wouldn't mention the name. They are the people doing that. They join okot or tinton cabbages or kwano. And people know or a popular pa or the nano and a casa good in pasu turning pashebre. That is what she does. So they are many first person and commodity they are but they made their meter. Because I was sent there upon all that they were doing, I was loving them, I was doing what I had to do because cyber security. With my phone, so they were stalking me everywhere that I was going, and another person was also copycatting everything that I was doing. I'll be posting stuff on my status, and then this guy will be doing the same thing. So they were stalking me. Almost to tell me, "Sir, me faha ni me share we. To me, apply poison. No, my mommy. They were poisoning my food. They were in fact.
Okay, so let's come to the awakening and how you feel. They are dimming people's light or killing or destroying other people's life.
No, with this light, I had wanted to use it for children when a child is born. See, abofra, instrument, he or she shines bright. So, and yet, mommy and papa and for society will come in, and omoji abofra na they try to project their insecurities. And then you'll be Anna. So their fears, they project their fears, their insecurities, and some of them, the more they are doing that, now about instrument, so the more they are doing that, I won't say instrument na shebrain or the bass na fini na kata. And then projection and near ma beka abofra I believe say from age 1 to 5 is very pivotal. That is when the brain starts to work, and our subconscious mind, what you feed to it is what is going to work behind the scenes. And who say that is not who you are.
But when lose your self-confidence.
Yes.
So say you know, are you awakening? When you
yes.
Into day and the trust when you know in the day and I would day.
Oh.
Mr. Pleiades.
I realized when I was awakened, I realized that I had gifts. I had vivid dreams and clairvoyance, all. And with this ear, my ear rings all the time. And whenever that my ear rings with this right ear, it means that I have to pay attention to where I am because somebody might be in trouble or somebody need my help. And whenever the left ear rings, it means that I should be very careful where I was because there might be a demon or a witch coming. Yes. So I might be in my room and this ear will ring and I will rush and I will see the person coming. So I started with my Facebook, but Facebook, I don't normally go there. But I feel I'm a creative page where my start to say I will try to educate and throw more light on spiritual awakening.
And so what experience do you have to throw more light on spiritual awakening? Because how long waking up and how long in you?
Oh, before waking up, I was into mystics and gods. I don't know why I was drawn to that. So, and maybe I am a family past photos here. I said, okay, that was the reason why.
Okay, so how long have you been in this condition? And now feel it's when you know how many years?
I was fully awakened. That was November last year.
Last year. Do you have a guide? Do you have a guide or someone who is helping you? Someone you feel he's beyond you? You have conversation with, and now for here when you wake you.
I wish, but where I am in India, you see, these people are so caught in religion in such a way that whatever that you say to them, and you know, people try to project. They are doing projects. In fact, where I am, almost stalking me. I'm waiting to see where I'll be passing. Maybe I'm ever. Any idea? So many a time I don't go out. I remain in solid. I don't go out. Oh, people. We see before we be death spell and something. They will have to know where you will pass.
In projecting.
Yes, they will have to know where you normally pass. And this same, I can't even go out sometimes.
Okay, so we wake here last year November, just last year November. Yeah. So November, December, January, March. Now April. Yeah. 5 months.
We are still Ascension. There is this Ascension process that is doing, and then, and we know that Earth is shifting into the 5th dimension. We know that Earth vibrates.
So do you feel? What I want to know is, do you feel say? 5 months now, who say why you are working, no? Do you think you are in your full element to start teaching people?
Oh, I wouldn't say that, but many a time I share my experience, what I have experienced, and then I may share on my status. Yes, and the person that was to guide me, so when I was going through that, no catch them say I'll be experiencing. I said I shouldn't pay mind to them when I was going through that, and I experienced that. People started to me I will not. So when he was killed, I didn't get anybody to. So I had to go through myself.
You have to go through yourself. This one, sorry for this question. Many answer that end sound, but looking at based on your submission, looking at niyama wafe mu yere no kwan odo fa so oba yi kwan odo fa so eni ejume mu kwan omodo fa so ni niyama wo wiwiwi ne ade. How sure are you say you are not traumatized or you are not hallucinating, but you are sure say why you awaken? How sure are you? We want to know.
I am very much sure.
Right, so tell us the difference between hallucination and obia why you're traumatizing.
I realized my past mistakes and all the stuff that I was doing. So I said me trimming home. If you say money now, it's alcohol, this drug. I said me trimming home if you say money now. And then I realized that I felt really light. There was this energy, ekitamia. It's like, and normally, the way I see the world and the way I see people has changed. And then, when I make us say, I normally get downloads. It will just come. So normally the universe will align all these people. Anytime I go out, drugs. Obi our ton ceremony, I'll be meeting them. And these are the downloads that I get. So I tried, say, I've been there. Say, wow, you stop doing that. But not necessarily say, may drag you more into deep. But I try to let them know that this, if you do not change, if you do not clear your karmic, you see, we do not die.
We do not die. When you were talking, you made a vital, he said, mission on earth. You keep saying, mission on earth. What is your mission on earth?
My mission on earth right now is to tell the truth. I am a conduit of light. I have to tell the truth. It's a religion. And a Satan, and people going to church and Jesus Christ, no, this is fake. And me phone, Mensah, there is nothing that can throw me out of alignment. I am so divine in such a way, say, the universe doesn't joke with me. And the person gets instant karma.
Sir?
Oh yeah.
And you are powerful.
Maame Grace, I am so powerful.
Hey, Ntidia na ude power na ya abua Ghana.
That is. It is not only Ghana.
Oh, I want my own first. I'm not saying you say.
You see,
but my own is important to me. Ghana is important to me. Oh.
We have to. Kind of crunch. Yeah. Anytime I think about something, I just get downloads. And many a time when I open my phone, not this one, the other one, I will get downloads. All these people are fake.
Which people?
These so-called they are all fake.
But you just, when you were talking, you said Assemblies of God, Sofobako, may he so rest in peace, he helped you. So why are you saying, they are all fake? This is my problem.
You use herbalist. Or you use a herbalist.
So do you know how many of them you are using herbalist?
No. Maame Grace said, those people, you see, say, Uber me for you, page, we are fake. There is this man, I will not mention his name, but there is this man, as you see, I know, to I saw them, and on the television. People will just go there and watch him. It is just sickening. Ganani. And then you same man, Obi, ebe towa adie. Etimi de chechire adwumawura, e de faso de wia no. You are fake. Why they are ton wa sorry them, Obi beto. No, they are chechire na adwumawura. No wia no. You are fake. You are not from God.
Our nkran na watakwa.
Wakra. You are fake.
Nkrofo de TV see
Baba so nyina. And then say crowning Obi back. They are all fake. Omo try yampia. They are all fake. Munina mu fake.
Nti sese wo power no. De na de ya aboa Ghana ansa na de tie si wi ase wo de aha na hia me aha yi. Wo de yanka ha de wo power no de na utumi de ye. Me ye hu eno na de na wo de ya aboa Ghana.
I can heal. I'm a healer, I'm a clairvoyant, I see vivid dreams, I'm a seer, psychic. Rebecca's a prophet.
You are a psychic, so come.
I say, that is how spiritual people say it, psychic. You know, and
spiritual people who say psychic, you know psychic and you know healers and you know the
I know all that.
So what are you? And then power now one no dey then we are psychic just I wish I can know be the nyama ba ho no. Power now also what you said you are so powerful. I want to know what you use your power for and how best you can use that your power for to help Ghana. Somebody asked me this question, say, last year I made sure since we we don't brag about it. We in Canabonti. Them. What you say? Yeah. Brag it with the we do it this in secret. Yeah. What am I say? Yes. But maybe say power no so the them pese me if ye bibi anajo ye nim. If you know you know. But ye power no the then na Ghana.
Me. I came to share the truth.
What is the truth?
The truth is to awaken humanity. People should wake up because they have been deceived. Omoira. All these people are fake and omu lead you into darkness. There is earth is shifting and those who are still vibrating low, all these lower vibration things, you know, is a time will come. There is this solar flare that is coming. If they do not change, their soul is going to be trapped. And they are not going to experience this golden age. You know, these people, the 144,000, their mission is to free people from this mental slavery, this religion. this Christian. Jesus Christ means Hail Zeus. People should wake up. And one idea about Kwambonsam Edia to his greatest deception is Jesus Christ of Nazareth. You see, when you go through their Bible, is it cannibalism? The Bible is about cannibalism, orgies, and incest. I mean, who say, come on, what is this? And these people are world leaders. Almost check human trafficking. They are involved in all this stuff. So truth is not hidden, but people are hiding from the truth. My mission is say I am going to always share the truth, and then when I'm in my full power, when I'm spiritually ascensioned, rather my DNA is being restructured. I'm going through ascension and stuff. When I'm in my power, I can even zap people. When you were demonized, I can zap you like that. That is how powerful I am.
So what are you using it for, Ghana? Ghana would be then I would yabwa Ghana.
And America say.
Give me 3 things you will do for Ghana when you are in your full power, as you said.
To shift human consciousness.
Okay, 1.
To help the needy. To help people waking up. That is our mission on earth.
That is the same human consciousness. And as an awakening, there's no human consciousness.
Yes, the same.
So the same thing you are running now. Give me the second one.
And the second one is, like I said, I am a prophet. I can see beyond the veil. And then American. Send the and we when we see bad stuff coming, it's September. Coming September this year, 2020, business. People should start looking for vegetables and fruit. More honest, because there is this coma ever.
A vegetable need food to your store.
Any idea we need.
Okay, the third one. Now the Awaken Ghana problem okay.
Oh, I said this is to raise awareness.
Okay.
So
third one.
The third one, if we see a disaster be air, we are going to fight to prevent it. Because me, the universe doesn't joke with me. Okay. And anybody that tries to even, there was this lady that tried to insult me or takwa. And you see, when you are in this state, there are a whole lot of spirit that try to take you out of alignment. So I make sure that I stay in my alignment in such a way, say, what can't we be cry? You cabbage in at the end. Buy back on mic or box F in her. She started insulting us. Man can be, me no more. Our body being come feel coffee. So I kept quiet. The next Thursday or Baho, and I meet you and one just what to say, Nisika, what do you do? Sikani than in no be a face can. So I was like,
this is not the kind of power we want to know.
No.
Because when you have power to do things, you are not challenging anybody with it. There any people can trample on you. Anyway, our time is
no. I'm not trying to challenge anybody. But what I'm trying to say is that you see, we should be very careful. We are all conscious beings, right? We are all gods. God is experiencing consciousness through everybody here. So we should mind the way we talk to ourselves. We are all one. And in America say near what the catch will be a crash within Masa Nimpano, because we are all one.
We are all one. Your last words and your number, if possible. Your last words, your advice to the youth and those who are saying they are fake. To Amofosi BB bomb my pamper. A papa beer or no. There can be do right. I said, catch them is never be a pump.
You see, what I would say is that the earth is shifting. Amoah, the normal people would not know, but those who know, they know that earth is shifting. Earth vibrates, earth is shifting. And people should change. What you want to born in abusing drugs, alcohol, more use and Pluto has entered Aquarius, and things that is hidden is about to be uprooted. It is not going to hide forever. Change your ways, raise your vibration to that level of frequency that you can, so that you'll be saved. And those are so for now. The last time, if you've been obedient, I saw them $5,000. Here, go to Takwa and see raise people that are suffering. You have this, and you have people that are raising this kind of money to give to this. Please help humanity. If you have, there are people suffering out there. a jankani idea. Come on, you don't have to give to these greedy people. They are fake.
Yo, brother, thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for coming. Now, I plead you look for Shakshus or Devarishi or Prabhu. One of these people is such a great people. They can help. You can, I mean, ube tumienya and komo any or more, and do you seek little help?
Those people, how do I? Where I am from, you see, you don't find these people easily.
No, so I will connect you with these people, so they are able to guide you and order. Because from November to this one, this thing is so. But what I'm saying is, be open for a guide and, someone who is beyond. It's always good to reinforce or
I'm
to
so
seek
ever
for.
ready if I can get one.
Okay, so we will connect with some of them and see how best. Okay. It's just an advice I'm giving you, because a lot are getting and
this spiritual warfare too is getting too much.
That's what I'm saying. You need. That's what I'm saying. You need a guy, not protection. You need a guy, because when you are stable, all these things are will be okay. I was talking to somebody and I make catch and say niyama bebre wo hono ma aye nim enkola na omunya omu friend say omu twa no epilepsy ne ade no. All those children, we need to get a guide for them, because most of them downloads when they are coming and they are very heavy. That thing in yare by yamane who say yare ye demonic ye obi can ye be ne fine because all these things no say obu a wenyi abrewa na obroni say wenya dementia no mokano. I was telling somebody nipa ni ndru baby na nadwen no travel from this your normal plane na call another dimensions dimension they are all kano ene ye de ne nhye da mbo aburanti wantwa bekasa nipa na e ka rubbish, but a dimension no one no na broni asusu ehu no friend say dementia. They are just talking about dimension. So I feel that we should come low. Those who are up there, we should try and help these people to take their balance. And yes, we will lose a lot of giftings, a lot of energies that are coming to help our nation or our continent. This is what I can say for now. I will try and connect you with those I feel they are up there. Prabhu, how best we can all help each other and get to the peak, and then we can hold our country, Ghana and Africa to the level that is supposed to go. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate your coming. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for using your data, your time and everything. I appreciate you guys. I am the world star number 8 and I am the spear of destiny. I am the sun god.